Hi guys, it's Love and Looms here again. I wanted to show you something quick and easy to add some bling to your bracelets. You may have already watched this tutorial for this particular design here, and maybe you got through with this or another bracelet and thought, wow, I really wish I would have added some beads or some bling to that. Well, if you've got strand bands, that's not a problem at all. I'm going to show you how we can go ahead and add some pearls to this bracelet by weaving a strand band and adding the beads or the pearls to that. First thing I did was I went ahead and pulled a strand band through at the very end where the cap band is, and then I went ahead and tied it off. Now I'll probably try to make another knot on top of that and then cut it off really close, but you could do it where you've got a longer tail and you kind of weave it in underneath the design so that it doesn't show, whichever is your preference. Actually, it might probably be a little bit better to go ahead and have a longer tail and weave it back through underneath. So as you can see, I've got 3 beads so far. So I need to go ahead and add another one right here. So you're going to take the end of your strand band in whatever color you've selected, and you're just going to go ahead and load that on. These really go through so many beads so easily. You don't have to worry about any kind of special needle or any kind of little makeshift threader. You know, I a lot of times use fishing line that I fold in half, you know, when I'm doing beads on the loom bands. But anyway, get that loaded on there, and once you've got it for that particular spot, you're going to go ahead and go up a notch. If you look closely when you spread it apart, you see that we sort of have a ladder effect here. So you're going to go ahead and thread that down. Grab it from underneath and pull it all the way through. Get it nice and snug, but not so tight that it, you know, creates a lot of tension in the bracelet. And just sort of make sure you've got it where you want it. If you want the beads raised up, you know, pull it up a little bit. If you want it to sort of fit in the center, then, you know, sort of push them down and grab the strand band to tighten it up a little bit. All right, so now we've got the strand band peeking out from underneath. So go ahead and turn it upside down and then spread open to see where the next area is that you need to go ahead and thread up. So just go ahead and poke that through there, turn it upside down or right side up or whatever, and pull your band through. And again, grab another bead, pearl, or whatever you've selected to use. I keep grabbing these really big ones. It's like I grab everything but what I'm trying to grab. Slide it on. Put it in place there. Whoops. There we go. And then again, you're going to go ahead and kind of open up through the middle to see where the next stitch is, and you're going to go above that. See how we've got those little rows there? We're going to go into this one and push down. And then pull it through, and it will put the pearl into that section. I think I skipped one actually. There we go. So anyway, you can add as many or as few as you like, but this is a great way to go ahead and add some bling after the effect. And since the strand bands are stretchy, just like your loom bands are, you know, it's going to give, and it's not going to pull against you when you're wearing it. So just another fun little tip and way to use strand bands. Please give me a thumbs up if you like this. And be sure to check me out on Instagram at Love and Looms. And please hashtag this so that I can see what you do when you try this. And go ahead and hashtag Strand Bands and Official Rainbow Loom as well. See you next time. Bye-bye. Hey Loomers, it's Love and Looms again. I have another little idea for you to use strand bands with your rainbow loom bracelets. You've probably seen this before, and I think I showed you last time how to put some beading inside of a bracelet using the strand bands on a rainbow loom. This time I'm going to show you how you can add a border, and if you'd like to bead the border, you can also add beads to the edges using this too. So I had this bracelet that was completed, and I went ahead and made a little slip knot and started in the first loop here. And what I'm doing is basically just a single crochet stitch along the edge. So let me put my hook in and show you. So we just did it in this green one right here. So let's go ahead and go to the next one, which is the zebra. And you're gonna take your strand band, pull it through. It's gonna leave 2 loops on your hook. You're gonna go ahead and grab and pull through those 2. Then go up from the top into the next loop, which on this bracelet is this dark blue. Pull through, you're gonna have 2 loops, and pull through both of those. Next one's gonna be the zebra. Grab your strand band. You're gonna have 2 loops on your hook, and you're gonna pull through those. Okay, now let's say I wanna go ahead and start adding some gold beads. I'm gonna grab the end of my strand band, and let's see if we can't put a gold bead on it really quick. So I'm gonna feed that on, get that down to the end near the hook. And from the front, I'm going to go ahead and go into the green loop, both loops, and then put that on your hook, pull through. You're going to have 2 loops, and then pull through again. And then you can just sort of pop that bead through right there. We'll do a couple more, and then we'll add another bead again. So up to the next one. Pull your strand band through. You've got 2 loops now. Pull through. Go into the 2 blue. Pull your strand band through. You've got 2 loops. Pull through again. And let's go ahead and do another gold bead. And I'm picking up every other bead but a gold one. There we go. Alrighty. Place that on. Okay. And then go ahead and from the front, go into the zebra color or whatever color you've got on your bracelet. Pull through. You've got 2 loops. Pull through again, and then just sort of pop your bead to the front from behind. And then we'll do a couple more stitches and try another one and see what it looks like. Okay, let's get ready for another bead. Now, as you can see, you need to kind of watch how tight you're pulling everything through, because this is getting a little bit tight here. So you may need to sort of adjust that. But I think, you know, if you do it before you finish, if you notice it, you can sort of work some of that out as well. But, you know, it would be that way if you were using loom bands or something else too. Okay, so one more bead, and then we'll be finished as far as showing you how to do this and what it's going to look like. Okay, so let's see, we're going to go into the blue loops, pull the band through. We've got 2 loops, pull through those 2 loops. Let's go up to the zebra, pull through again, and then we'll do 1 more after this, and then we'll finish to see how it looks. Or we'll stop to see how it looks. Okay. I'll go ahead and make a really big loop here so I don't lose it. But I want to pull the hook out so I can show you. Alrighty. So, and actually, I think maybe it would be best to be working on the underside, because it looks like these beads are going to really show best if you turn it upside down and do that side. So let's see, can you get a good look at that? Hopefully you can. So anyway, that's just another way you can use strand bands. And I mean, you could also crochet a nice strand band base and do the very same thing with that. It doesn't have to be a rainbow loom bracelet. Also, you could do different styles of crochet around the edge, but these are just really great, not only on their own, but to sort of add some additional visual interest, or, you know, use other ideas with your rainbow loom bracelet. So it's not perfect, but it gives you an idea of what you can do with it. And then when you get to the end, I would just pull through and make a nice good knot, and then go to the back side and sort of use your hook to grab some of the strand band and weave it through, so, you know, it's not going to show, and you don't have to worry about losing it if the knot comes undone. You can just retie it or whatever if you've got a little bit of a tail. So that's sort of how I would do that, and then, you know, cut it off if you've got extra. But just another idea of one of the wonderful things you can do with strand bands. I hope you enjoy this. I hope you will try it out. Tag me if you decide to do something like this, and tag me if, you know, this is giving you an idea to use strand bands in another way similar to this, so we can all share ideas and make beautiful things. All right, so I'll see you next time. Keep on smiling and keep on looming and keep on stranding. Bye-bye.